On Wednesday, the Rajasthan government introduced the Rajasthan Coaching Centres Control and Regulation Bill 2025 in the State Assembly, which once passed will make Rajasthan the first state in India to enact such a legislation. Rajasthan, home to prominent coaching hubs including Kota, which is considered as the coaching capital of India, has long been struggling with student suicides. Each year, lakhs of students enroll in rapidly growing number of coaching centers across the state, with Kota alone attracting over 2 lakh students annually. These centers operate in a largely unregulated environment, luring students with promises of guaranteed success in competitive exams such as NEET, JEE, and others. The false claims and high-pressure environment fostered by many of these institutes result in widespread delusionment and despair among students when outcomes do not match expectations. This often leads to high stress level among students and in some cases even suicides. At least 4 students have died by suicides in Kota within 3 months of this year itself. Amid this spate of suicides, the state government has tabled this bill on Wednesday. While the bill is yet to be passed, here are the key takeaways from the bill. After the commencement of this act, the state government will notify a regulatory authority called the Rajasthan Coaching Centres Control and Regulation Authority for overseeing the implementation and monitoring of this legislation across the state. The authority will be led by Secretary Higher Education of the state, and it will be tasked with overseeing coaching centers across the state. It will also have psychiatrists from the government hospital and representatives from both coaching centers and students and parents community as well. The bill makes it mandatory for every coaching institute to register. No coaching center having more than 50 students will be established without obtaining a valid registration certificate through the district committees. Existing coaching center will apply for the registration within a period of 3 months from the date of commencement of this act. A coaching center must also adhere to specific standards to qualify for registration, and they prohibited from making misleading promises and guarantees of high ranks and marks to students and parents as a condition for enrollment. The bill introduced significant reforms in the way classes are being conducted in these coaching centers. It mandated provision for remedial support for students needing extra help and creating timetables that will allow students relaxation to reduce pressure. The bill also says that the daily coaching must not exceed 5 hours, and centers are required to organize regular co-curricular activities and counseling sessions to support students' mental health and overall development. The bill prohibits segregation of students based on their performance in the classes. The bill proposes fee regulation as well. It says that coaching centers must charge fair fee and offer pro rata refunds within 10 days if a student leaves mid-course, including hostel fee as well as mess fee. The bill proposes that the coaching centers must provide immediate support for distressed students, establish accessible counseling system with psychologists and career counselors, conduct mental health workshops, train tutors on mental health issues, organize peer interaction, and ensure that tutors resolve students' doubts effectively. The bill called for strict actions and penalties in case of non-compliance. Penalties up to Rs 2 lakh for the first violation and 5 lakh for the second violation. And in case of the subsequent violation, the cancellation of registration will happen. In case the coaching centers fail to pay the amount of penalty, the amount may be recovered from the proprietor of the coaching center as arrears of the land revenue. However, the Rajasthan bill does not specify the age criteria recommended by the central government's guidelines released in January last year. The guideline has stated that coaching centers should not enroll students below the age of 16. The draft of this bill released in October last year, however, did mention that provision. That's all from me for now. Keep watching The Print for more news updates.